Welcome to the channel .NET Track. Welcome to the another episode of C Sharp tutorial. So this video we are going to learn about what is value types versus reference types in C Sharp. So let's see a definition of value types and reference types. So what are the value types? So value types are stored the data directly into the stack memory. So in C Sharp there is a two types of memories there. So one is in stack memory. So another one is in heap memory. So integers, floats, doubles, characters. So these are all value types. So these values are stored in the stack memory. So when we assign a value to another variable, so a copy of data is created in value types. So this is an value types. So values are stored in the directly into the stack memory. So let's see an reference types definitions. So reference types of stored the memory addresses. So it will not be it will not be stored the value directly. So instead of, it will be stored the memory address. So that memory address stored in the heap memory. So example, string, class, integers, or dedicates. So these are all the reference types. So when we assign a value to the another variable, so both variable refer in the same objects. So this is the reference types. So I explain about how the values are stored in the memory for the value types and reference types. So in C sharp, there is a two types of memories there. One is the heap memory. So another one is a stack memory. So for example, if I declared a string, so name equal to .NET. So the address will be saved in the stack memory and the values are saved in the heap memory. So that address is referred in the heap memory. So if you change the value, so for in the string, so name equal to uh, .NET core. Okay. So if you change the value of the string, that address will be stored in the stack memory and the value stored in the heap memory. So every time we assign another value in the string, so it will be create another address. It will be stored the value in the heap memory. String, classes, interface, arrays, delegate. So these are all reference types. So the address will be stored in the stack memory, and and the values are stored in the heap memory. So every time we create assign a variable, so it will be create a new address. That address will be referred in the heap memory. So this is the reference types. So now how the value types are stored in the memory. So for example, if I declare the integers variables, so integers are value types. So integers a is equal to 24, whatever the things. So if we declare the integers, this is the value types, and the data will be stored directly into the stack memory. So if we declare the integers and it is an add, so this is the variable and the values directly into the stack memory. So it will not be referred any heap memory. So this is the value types. So decimals, the 24.12. So these are all the value types and that value type stored in the directly in the stack memory. So let's see an reference types. So how the classes are stored in the memory. So let's see an example for that. So I am going to declare one class called car. So in that car have the properties so wheel type and then price. So if I create an object for the car and car dot and then price will be okay. So we have a create one class and in that class we have properties. In that properties we have assigned a value. So let's check that. So how the values are stored in the memory, how the classes are stored in the memory. So we create a class called car. So we create an object for that. So in that object, we have to define wheel type and the price. So the address will be stored in the stack memory. And then, so what are the properties in how in the cause objects? So that objects all the stored in the heap memory. So the address will be specified in the stack memory. So every time we create an object, that object will be stored in the stack memory, and all the properties, values, all the properties values stored in the heap memory. So if we change the price equal to 25,000, it will not create another object. It will not create another address. So same address, it will be change the value. So this is how the classes objects stored in the memories. So this is the value types and reference types. So value types have stored the data directly into the stack memory, and then reference types have stored the data directly into the heap memory. So string name, so these are all the reference types, and integers is the value types, and classes. So classes are reference types. So hope we can understand. So what is value types and what is reference types? So how the values are stored in the memory. So if you have any doubts, so please comment below. I will be explain on that. So thank you for watching this video. If you found this is helpful, please share your friends and like and subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching this video. So let's connect with another video of C# tutorial. Thank you.